ciwon gangar jikin ɗan adam. Akwai mutanen da suna da wasu ciwuka wanda sai masu shekaru ne suke fama da irin wannan ciwuka. To Shifa'u Tayyiba Islamic Herbal Center tana wato ƙoƙari wajen ba da magani ko kuma tallafi da taimako wato cikin sauƙaƙawa da kuma mutuntawa da karramawa a cikin sauƙi da izinin Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kuma ga wanda muka faɗa cewa mutumin da duk baya iya miƙewa ko baya iya motsawa ko baya iya tashi yana gida kullum sai dai a kwantar a tayar, to wannan cibiya ta Shifa'u Tayyiba Islamic Herbal Center Allah ya hore mana.
Ali Danja, who was a
to all citizens, please ensure you acquire yours. Good evening, you're listening to Freedom Global News on 99.5 FM. I am Hauwa Adamu Kiyawa. Today is the 25th of January 2021, which is equivalent to the 22nd of Jumada Thani, 1443 after Hijri. And now the news in full. The National Assembly has passed the harmonized version of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. The harmonized version passed by the lawmakers during today's plenary is the final agreed version between the Senate and House of Representatives on the amendment to Clause 84 of the bill. It includes the direct, indirect, and consensus primary modes of nominating candidates by political parties for elections. The re-amendment was sequel to a motion on rescission on Clause 84 of the Electoral Act Number 26/2010, Amendment Bill 2022, and committal to the Committee of the Whole, sponsored by the Senate Leader Yahya Abdullahi. The re-amendment was sequel to a motion on rescission on Clause 84. The Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, after the amendment to the electoral bill by the Committee of the Whole, said the re-amendment was done to harmonize the lawmakers' position with that of the House of Representatives. According to him, the amendment accommodates clearly defined provisions for the mode of primaries. He is also hopeful that the bill will be signed into law when transmitted by the National Assembly to the President for assent. Ahmed Lawan, however, warned that political parties that fail to or refuse to abide by the provisions on the mode of primaries would miss out on the opportunity to participate during elections. The federal government is proposing to extend the period for the implementation of the removal of subsidy on premium motor spirits, which is also known as petrol, by 18 months. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timothy Silva, announced this today while briefing State House correspondents in Abuja. He disclosed that the government has concluded plans to approach the National Assembly to amend the Petroleum Industry Act. He said this extension will give all the stakeholders time to ensure that the implementation is carried out in a manner that ensures all necessary modalities are in place to cushion the effect of the PMS subsidy removal in line with prevailing economic realities. He noted that the President assures that his administration will continue to put in place all necessary measures to protect the livelihood of all Nigerians, especially the most vulnerable. Timothy Silva, who chairs the PIA Implementation Committee, stressed that the decision of the executive arm of government to seek an amendment of the law was not politically motivated. He explained that such a move has become necessary to halt the potential suffering of the vulnerable in the society. A former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Barrister A.B. Mahmood, called for justice in Hanifa's case, a girl who was murdered by her teacher. Barrister A.B. Mahmood, who is also a senior advocate of Nigeria, stated this today during the legal year celebration of 2022 as he pleads for justice to be served. As part of the Legal Day celebration, the Kano State Commissioner of Justice, Barrister Musa Abdullahi Lawal, said part of the government's achievement during the year under review 2021 is that it renovated the ministry's library with buying relevant books, provision of air conditioners with electronic devices, which makes it convenient for research. While delivering his speech, the governor of Kano State provided opportunities for the judiciary to review the activities of the past legal year and also strategize on the best way to deal with challenges encountered. Correspondent Zara Onasra reports that during the occasion, the Chief Judge of Kano State, Justice Noor Sagir Umar, said the year under review has been a remarkable one, which includes appointment and promotion of staff, infrastructural development with training and retraining of staff, among others. And on the sporting arena, Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dari, has assured members of the Super Eagles team that President Muhammadu Buhari and Nigerian football fans believe in them despite their ouster from the AFCON 2021. The Eagles lost 1-0 to Tunisia in the round of 16 on Sunday, thanks to a second-half goal by stand-in keeper Youssef Mskani. Correspondent Mohammed San Uba has details of this and other sports updates.
After an impressive group stage performance, the Super Eagles went into the game as favourite but ended on the losing side. But in a statement from the Minister of Youth and Sport Development, Sunday Dari, expresses confidence that the future of the team is bright. Also, he urged football fans to desist from raining insult on some members of the team following their defeat to Tunisia. In another development, Super Eagles goalkeeper Maduka Okowe and midfielder Alex Iwobi were subjected to cyberbullying by fans, including death threat after Nigerians' exit from the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon on Sunday following a 1-0 defeat to Tunisia. Some fans felt Okoye should have saved Yusuf in Sankani's effort, while Iwobi was sent off for a foul after just 6 minutes on the pitch for what was deemed to be a dangerous tackle. Similarly, former Arsenal star Alex Iwobi has broken his silence following Nigeria's shock exit from the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations on Sunday night. The Nigeria international had not commented on social media after the 1-0 lose to North African giant Tunisia and even deactivated the comment section on his Instagram account. Iwobi was one of the two major players scapegoated for the defeat to Tunisia, the other being goalkeeper Maduka Okowe, only because the Everton winger was shown a straight red card for a heavy challenge on Yusuf Msankani 6 minutes after coming off the bench. Meanwhile, Super Falcons forward Rasheedat Ajibade has expressed her excitement after she signed to renew her contract at Atletico Madrid Femino till 2025. The 23-year-old Nigerian international has witnessed a steady rise in her career since she broke onto the scenes in 2016. Rasheedat joined Atletico in January 2021, and so far she has shown a lot of promise for the Spanish side. Most of her appearances have been off the bench, but she has scored 6 goals in 30 appearances. In another update, Watford are set to appoint former England boss Roy Hodgson as their new manager following Claudio Ranieri's dismissal yesterday with the club in the Premier League's bottom 3. Hodgson, aged 74, has been out of the game since leaving Crystal Palace at the end of last season. Similarly, Manchester United have agreed a deal which will see Anthony Martial join Sevilla on loan for the rest of the season, subject to a medical. And on tennis, Rafale Nadal defeated Denis Sepavalov 6-3, 6-4, 4-6, 3-6, 6-3 in 5 sets to reach the Australian Open semi-finals. Muhammad Sanuba, Freedom Radio.
The Global News is coming to you from Freedom Radio 99.5 FM.
Musa, me kake nema a cikin kitchen?
Masoyiyata, ina son cokali in sha magani.
Masoyina, ka ɗauki comics kawai, ka yaga, sha ka samu sauki.
Haka ne fa, ku yi amfani da comics ma duk kai tare. Comics yana da dextromethorphan da guaifenesin. Kawai ku yaga ku sha, ku samu sauki yana kulele in ka sha. Aha, na samu sauki yanzu. Ina son comics. Comics, kamfani Orange Drugs Limited da ke yin kasuwanci da dilancinta. Maganin zai iya saka kasala. In alamar tarin bata tsaya ba bayan kwana 3, ka ga likitanka. Comics yana kulele.
Welcome back. You're still listening to Freedom Global News on 99.5 FM. The Senate today passed a bill to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act of 1998. According to a statement signed by the Special Assistant Press to the Senate Senate President, Israel Tabio, said the passage of the bill entitled A Bill for an Act to Repeal the Federal Colleges of Education Act 1998. The statement said the bill passage followed the consideration of a report by the Committee on Tertiary Institutions and TET Fund. It said Senator Sandy Onu, who presented the report on behalf of the chairman, Ahmed Babak Keita, said the core objective of the bill was to provide for a legislative framework to support the Federal Colleges of Education Act 1998. According to the lawmaker, it also seeks to reenact the Federal Colleges of Education to allow for the running of degree courses under the supervision of the National University Commission. Onu said most colleges in Nigeria offer degree programs in affiliation with some universities in Nigeria to nurture career teachers with a view to augmenting shortfall of teachers and to meet learning, research, instructional and teaching needs of the prospective students in Nigeria and beyond. He, however, said this framework enables the colleges of education in Nigeria to offer Nigeria Certificate in Education, First Degree, and similar certification in the area of its core subjects on both full-time and part-time basis. For tomorrow's weather forecast in some cities in Nigeria and parts of Niger Republic, here is the report.
Hello, tomorrow morning we'll have clear sky and light wind at an average temperature of 12 degrees Celsius and later increase 23 degrees Celsius with sunny and moderate breeze. Katsina will have similar weather condition at 13 degrees Celsius and they raise 23 degrees Celsius with hazy and moderate breeze. Kaduna will experience clear sky and gentle breeze 16 degrees Celsius, then later change to 26 degrees Celsius with sunny and moderate breeze. Abuja will have clear sky and light wind at 19 degrees Celsius and later increase to 31 degrees Celsius with gentle breeze. Lagos is expected to have clear sky and light wind at an average temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and subsequently increases to 40 degrees Celsius with sunny and moderate breeze. Maradi in Niger Republic will experience sunny and moderate breeze at 14 degrees Celsius and they rise to 25 degrees Celsius with hazy and fresh breeze. Sindar will have same weather condition at 15 degrees Celsius. They later change to 25 degrees Celsius with hazy and moderate breeze. At Mahaya Isa, Freedom Radio.
And on business, Muhammad Abba Abdullahi has updates.
The Central Bank of Nigeria Monetary Policy Committee has retained the monetary policy rate MPR at 11.5% and kept all other parameters unchanged. CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele made the announcement while addressing journalists at the bank's headquarters in Abuja yesterday. The monetary policy rate, which has remained unchanged for months, is a powerful tool for regulating interest rates in the economy. Lowering the rate could have stimulated more borrowing, while raising the rate could have signaled the CBN's intentions to reduce the economy's money supply. Meanwhile, the 8-month reduction in Nigeria's inflation was broken in December, following a 0.23 percentage point increase as a result of the movement in the prices of mainly rice, bean, and tomato. Report says that the 15.63 inflation figure recorded in December was a result of a raising in the food index, which increased to 17.4% during the period as against 17.2% in November. The National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, report entitled Selected Food Price Watch for December 2021 revealed that the average prices of most food products saw an increase when compared to the previous month and the same month of the previous year. Muhammad Abba Abdullahi, Freedom Radio.
And on the foreign scene, the International Monetary Fund warned today that the global economy is entering 2022 in a weaker position than previously expected, as it downgraded its global growth outlook largely due to clouds gathering over the recoveries in the United States and China. The IMF's latest World Economic Outlook calls for the global growth to downshift from 5.9% in 2021 to 4.4% this year. The 2022 forecast is half a percentage point lower than the fund's October outlook and largely reflects forecast markdowns for the world's two largest economy. And with this, we've come to the end of today's global news. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Hauwa Adamu Kiyawa. Have a wonderful evening.